In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Tatra 815 for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Tatra 815 HB for American Truck Simulator. Now this is a port from Euro Trucks, and you'll see why very soon. So let's jump into the customized configuration and check it out. By the way, this is from the Volvo truck dealer in either San Francisco or Las Vegas. Now over to the cabin. So there's only one cabin. Chassis is just the 6x6. Transmissions, engines. We've got a few different engines here. I'm not 100% sure on what a TD100B is, but there's a TD100B, there's a Cummins, there is another TD there, and it might be trans-dimensional. I don't know, who knows. So yeah, mostly be the TDs, and there's a couple of Cummins in there as well. So then we go over to the transmissions. You've got a few different transmissions. There's an Eaton Fuller one there, which is a 10 speed. You've got 14 speeds, and there's 16 speeds, 12 speeds. There's your Allison 4500. And there's your 18 speed there with retarder. So your Eaton Fuller RTLO 18. So I'm going to choose that one, and then we move on to the interior. Unfortunately, there's only one interior for this, and the only thing that I have to say is that some of the textures that we used are actually a little bit sort of low quality, which is a bit of a I think it's a bit disappointing considering the quality that ATS can actually use. It just seems a little bit of a, bummer to me. I think it's a little bit of a letdown, to be honest. But anyway, it looks okay in here. Now let's move on to the paint jobs. Unfortunately, there's only one paint job with this. I'm very disappointed that there's only one. It's like, they couldn't even be bothered to put in, custom color or custom metallic. They just went, there you go, there's your one color, and that's it, which is a bit disappointing. Now over to the accessories. Again, with the accessories, it's not much to choose from, but you do have a little bit of a choice here. Now they do have this, it says long trans. I believe that is for, heavy haulage. That's how they might do it in Russia. I don't know. Then we've got these accessory slots, which you can't put anything on. Maybe it's something that I'm missing that I don't have. Now, where I got this from, it didn't have a great deal of explanation on what you actually get and what you can do. So, basically, this is it. So we're just going to roll with what we have. That there is a slot for the grill. Again, no good because there's no lights that work with it. That is your cover. It's a cover for the Tatra. Now I believe that's for colder weather to allow it to stay warm. I believe. I don't know. That's what I figured it out from. We don't have anything like that here in Australia. Then we have a driver's plate, and there's a co-driver's plate. That's your little Raven thing in the middle, if you want to add that. We have windshield dots. If you want to add windshield dots, we'll have a look at those later. Main mirrors, you've got a choice there of a few different main mirrors. As you can see there, it's got the two over that side, the singular over that side. Then it has the double on both sides with a cage around it. And then we've just got the normal one there. I'm just going to put that one there, and we'll leave it as is. Pirate flag. Now this seems to be a trend for some reason. I know the last mod we had a look at, well, one of the other mods we had a look at this week had that flag as well. So, bit of a trend happening. I don't know. Curtains. If you want to have curtains in there, you can. And then we have the only one to choose from, the actual sun visor on the front there. There's a light bar on the top, Again, this would be really, really good if it had options, you know, to put on your beacons and spotlights, and they're incorporated in the actual game. So why didn't they use that? Very strange. It is very, very strange. Then over there, I mean, that's again, can't do anything with that accessory slot. Very disappointing. It is. Front tires. You can choose any of the American truck tires, or you can just use its off-road tires that it comes with. One thing to bear in mind though, if you are going to carry standard Euro truck trailers, then you might need to put on the smaller tires here, because otherwise it's not going to work too well. You're going to have problems backing into it. You will actually literally back into it. Let's go with the Tatra Tires today. And there's a whole heap of the other rims that you can use, all the standard ones for American trucks. It does come with its own here. 2 different kinds, as you can see. I'm just going to leave it on those ones. Now nuts, again, 2 different kinds of nuts you can use. The hub is only 2, they're the standard. And then the covers as well, so it's other covers you can put on there, but it does look a little bit stupid with those covers on there, so meant for the standard rims, so we'll leave it at that. Now back over here, the Tatra Tires is what we're going to put on, and the rims we're going to put on the, where are they, Tatra rims down the bottom there. They look, that's fine. And then the nuts, Tatra nuts, and the hub will leave, the cover will leave. There we go. So that's already got the Tatra Tires on there. The Tatra, it's already got the hub we want. The nuts we'll put on version 2. There we go. And the rest is fine. Now up the back here, up the back is that tail as well that you can put on there, but again you can't put any lights on, so yeah, not really. I'm not really happy with that, to be honest. Now over here, that is that's the mirrors, so that's all you can choose there. Now there is a section there for a side mirror which you can put on, and that is pretty much it. So let's go over to the accessories on the inside and have a look around. Left to right, there's the windshield GPS there, if you want to add that in. And then we have the driver's plate. Then that is the main mirrors, which we've already selected. There's your dashboard sets, so you can go and add in. Look at them, there's heaps of them everywhere. It's all over the place. You can add in any of Sissel's Mega Pack. See, it works very nice with it. Add some pens on there, there we go. Then we have the steering wheel. Only one steering wheel you can add. If you want, you can add your knob on there. Darth Vader head or whatever, you know, go crazy. Now moving along here, there we have some more accessories, so you can add like hula hula or some other stuff. There's your figurine from the Raven pack. So there's plenty of stuff, even a sandwich if you're hungry while you're driving along, or put your mobile phone or whatever. I'm just going to put hula hula. She'll fit nicely there. There's your dashboard sets again. There is your Raven icon. We're moving up now. There is your dashboard, windshield sets. And you can go and put on a smelly tree or whatever you want to put on there. Anything that Sissel's Mega Pack works on. As you can see, it does have some of the standard stuff in there from Euro Truck Simulator 2. You can see that they fit in there as well. But yeah, I'm just going to just stick with the smelly tree. That one there, that is your 815 old. I don't know what is that. Oh, that's your that's sun visor. That's right. Then we have your hanging thing, so you can hang anything from the pack there. You know, the normal accessories pack. And there's your curtains. Moving down here, there's your co-driver's plate. Over there's your main mirrors. There's your side mirror up there. And right there on the seat, you can add you know, an overnight bag or a notebook or whatever. But see, the notebook is actually going through the seat. That's sort of blah. Really, should fix that up. Then we have another slot there for an esky or whatever. We'll put an esky in there. Got to keep our food cold. And that is pretty much it. So let's confirm that. And let's go take it for a road test. Do a trade-in on that mod. And see what else. See how good she is to drive. Hopefully it's got some good characteristics. I'm a little bit disappointed of what you can actually do with the accessories and that. But you know, it looks like a Russian truck. It's just that, yeah, it's just lacking in a lot of things, that's all. Just almost felt like the person's just slapped it out and went, oh yeah, I've got it done now, that's it, I can relax. That's what it feels like. But I mean, there you go, it looks nice on the outside there. What you would expect from a Russian truck. And there's tools. It comes with tools. I noticed that a lot of Russian trucks come with loose tools. So that to me says that it's going to break down a lot. Alright, so over to there. Let's start her up. There you go. That sounds like a Russian truck to me. There we go. Lights are on. Let's see. Flashes. They're working. Horn. Air horn. No air horn. Wipers. Wipers are not working. High beams. Yeah, well, high beams are working. No beacons. No drop axle. Lights. Let's go check the lights on the back. Brake lights are working. Reverse lights are working. That's all good. Now let's go and save this. And Tatra. Oops. ZZZ. No. T-A-T-R-A. There we go. Tatra. And save that. I don't know if I'm ever going to use that again, but there we go. Save it just in case. And then we go to the inside. And push the display button. Now cross your fingers. Oh, it didn't crash. That was amazing. I thought it was certain it was going to crash. There we go. Okay. Turn those flashes off here. Now let's go check out some of the engines. Got it in first there, and it takes off all right. Takes off nicely. That GPS seems a little dark, doesn't it? Okay, so jump out. Now let's listen for the other engines and see what they sound like. So over here, that one there, it's ISX, so that's a Cummins. Let's see how that sounds. Exactly the same. Oh man, bit of a disappointment that is. What else have we got? That is pretty much it. So that's it, you know. So there we go. I had my foot in the accelerator then, guys, sorry about that. So that's it, you know. There's only one sound. Let's go take it for a drive. Hopefully it'll cheer me up a little bit by taking it for a drive, you know. It seems to drive all right. I'm not having any problems steering or anything like that, so that's a plus. I always try and look at the positive side of things, you know. Now, no banana brake. Turn here and we'll go left. Wait for the lights. Oh, go jump. I went through the red light and I don't know what happened there. I must have missed it by miles, but anyway. Where's the, there's the green. Well, it's handling quite well. I mean, it's driving quite well. It's got that Russian truck sound. But, you know, there's just a lot of things that make it very disappointing for me, and that is a lot of those accessories were just not working, or, you know, they were grayed out or whatever, and that was a bit disappointing for me. Having the option of only red, and that's all you could choose, was also disappointing to me. But having said that, if you're a big Russian truck fan, you're probably going to look past that and just drive this anyway, because I mean, it drives well. And I mean, that's one of the things that you really need to look at when you're actually looking at a mod, is how well it drives. And it does drive very well, so that's good. That's 1+ for it. But is it worthy of the weekly drive? Well, that's not up to me, guys. That's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse and make sure that you have your vote, because your vote counts, guys. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!